Here are 5 mistakes that you might be making that are stopping your Minecraft animations from reaching their full potential. Stay tuned. What's up, survivalists? It's Che from Team W&J here to bring you 5 mistakes that you might be making that are stopping your Minecraft animations from reaching their full potential. Before we start, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon next to it to stay notified when I upload a new video or tutorial to help you improve your Minecraft animations every Monday. Also, make sure to watch the whole video because I'm generous enough to include an extra bonus tip for anyone who sticks around to the end. So without further ado, let's get started. So here are the 5 mistakes I made when I first started animating. 1. Global illumination. Okay, I get it. The countless tutorials you've watched on YouTube tell you to use it, but have you ever taken the time to consider if you really need it? No, you don't. Global illumination is unnecessary and adds a lot of extra render time. Instead, you should learn how to use ambient lights as a substitute. Not only does it look the same, but allows for more customization too. If you want to learn how to use ambient lights to light your scene, check out these tutorials. I cover indoor lighting and outdoor lighting. Trust me, it's definitely worth it. Number 2. Using anything but standard render. If you're using Cinema 4D, there's a good chance you would have come across other renderers such as Physical, Octane, or Redshift. Yes, they can make your work look epic. But you're doing a Minecraft animation. You don't need to go through the hassle of setting up Redshift or Octane materials, and you don't need the extra render time. You may be saying that Physical Render provides proper depth of field, which is correct, but my response to that is, so does ZBlur. But we'll get into that later. Number 3. Not using Ambient Occlusion. Ambient Occlusion adds a lot of extra render time to your renders, but it's 100% worth it. What it essentially does is add little black shadows along corners and edges that help separate objects between each other. Now if you really want to, you can learn to cache AO into a texture, but I'm not too familiar with that and you're gonna have to look around. Hey, we're all learning, right? 4. Not using depth of field. Similarly to Ambient Occlusion, depth of field separates the foreground and background by blurring. Now, I get it if you don't want to use the built-in depth of field because it doesn't work properly with alpha channels. Sure. That's why you should use ZBlur. It's free and can evaluate transparencies too. It also works a lot faster than Physical Render, linked in the description down below. 5. Lens flares. Now I get it, massive lens flares may look good, but they're unnecessary and distracting. You're better off doing away with them unless you have a really good reason for keeping them. After all, actions speak louder than aesthetics. A scene like this takes me 5 minutes to set up, but a proper good animation could take me 5 hours. That's a lot of time and effort that your audience will miss if you have something as big and distracting as a lens flare. Alright, so we've reached the end of the countdown, and as promised, we've got a bonus tip for you. Now this might sound corny at first, but I assure you that this is the absolute truth. The bonus tip is, watch animations. If you want to be an animator, you first have to understand animations. Go out there and look at your favorite animators, whether that be Monty Alan Becker, or someone else. You can always draw inspiration from them. Take time to slowly analyze what they're doing, so you can better understand how you can emulate their styles. Don't forget that YouTube is also a great source for learning. You can discover so much hidden talent just by searching around on YouTube. Not to mention, my channel is full of animation tutorials that are aimed directly towards you. Thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget that my channel serves as a community for other animators to get together. We're all humans and humans are pack animals. We work better together. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss anything in the future. Have you made any of these 5 mistakes? Let me know in the comments below. Cheers!